Welcome to your Ethereum News Roundup. Here's your latest for Thursday, July 10th, 2025. The U.S. Treasury officially removes its DeFi broker rule. HSBC Bank tests a digital Hong Kong dollar on Ethereum. Caldera introduces its ERA token, and Ethereum researchers outline a path to deploying a ZK-EVM on Ethereum Layer 1. All this and more starts right now. The price of ETH is up 10% in the last 24 hours, currently trading above $2,900 at the time of recording. The U.S. Treasury and IRS have removed a crypto broker rule issued during the Biden administration, which would have required certain decentralized finance protocols to report digital asset sales similarly to centralized exchanges. Since Congress and the President disapproved the rule under the Congressional Review Act, it no longer has legal force or effect and is treated as though it never took effect. As a result, the Treasury and IRS are reverting the regulations to their prior form. DeFi protocols that facilitate digital asset sales are no longer required to collect and report information about their users to the IRS under the rule. HSBC, a major global bank, conducted an experiment under the Hong Kong Monetary Authority's project EHKD+ to explore technical and commercial possibilities for a digital Hong Kong dollar. The experiment tested how digital money could operate on public networks such as Ethereum, Arbitrum, Linea, and Polygon, as well as a private blockchain developed by Hyperledger Besu. The test focused on storing, transferring, and settling tokenized assets, exploring scalability, and examining privacy and security solutions. HSBC recently launched Hong Kong's first bank-led tokenized deposit service for its corporate clients. Rollup as a service infrastructure provider, Caldera introduced ERA, its native token for gas fees, staking, security, and governance. ERA has a total supply of 1 billion tokens, with 7% of the supply allocated for an initial airdrop. Eligible users must pre-register before July 16th to receive their allocation. ERA will serve as the gas token for the Meta layer, Caldera's interoperability protocol that unifies chains, enabling shared liquidity and secure intent-based cross-chain bridging. Caldera supports custom rollup deployments on Arbitrum Orbit, the OP stack, and on ZK Sync through its modular rollup engine. Chains deployed on Caldera collectively secure over $400 million in TVL. And lastly, Ethereum researcher Sophia Gold published a post on paths to deploying a ZK-EVM on Ethereum Layer 1. The post outlines proposed standards from the Ethereum Foundation's ZK-EVM team, which defines real-time proving as achieving proof generation within 10 seconds for 99% of mainnet blocks. She believes several ZK-VM projects could achieve real-time proving before DevConnect Argentina in November 2025. The proposed standards aim to make it feasible to run ZK provers at home. Having an L1 ZK-EVM would allow Ethereum to significantly raise the gas limit and support native ZK rollups without sacrificing censorship resistance. In other news, developers have merged ERC7930 and ERC7828 for interoperable addresses. The Ethereum Foundation expands its ecosystem development efforts. Robinhood offers ETH staking in the US, and the Federal Reserve says it can consider cutting interest rates. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io.